Oh my god, this nigga's so ass. He is fucking trash. What the fuck did I click on? Oh, oh, I can't believe I really lost that last game, bro. Wow. Detail. God, we got number 2 fucking Penn State, bro. Oh. Oh, this bitch got hurt. This bitch got hurt. My left tackle. Man, this is gonna work out perfect for a nigga.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will kick it away.
I have no confidence that we will do anything to them.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Western Kentucky's offense is on the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Another first down, man. This defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Looking downfield, it's Aller. Caught behind.
Oh my God, touch.
Touchdown, Penn State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on a football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through.
Oh, my gosh. Great, man.
His third pick of the day.
Oh, my God.
Looking for more room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they turn it into a defensive score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
How oftentimes do you say that he's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. Turning it on. They finally get to him.
We get paid, but like, you know, in school we get paid on it. So.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
I go back like
and the Hilltoppers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Oh, my God.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Oh, he's sad.
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to from the field position with the return.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive lineman.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Aller. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves.
Got it in stride inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Henry. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've reached a break, and Penn State on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. So they gamble on 4th down in the 1st half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the 1st half.
He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And the Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Lions is man. It's Hutchinson. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different way.
Next, going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, WKU. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll bring it out. It's Saunders. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder delivers the blow. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Aller. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, looking for
Oh my God.
and as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Leaves it with the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Quickly to the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires toward the end zone.
Oh my God.
Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This
God
offense is
damn.
so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Bowling Green.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flowers.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the backfield, it's Barry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line is set on third down. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the catch, it's Barry. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Hart. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Shoots it to the left. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Let's go! Looking for a man. It's Allard. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Pena. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
Oh,
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
And the Hilltoppers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Allard. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Got a man. It's Hudson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Meyer. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. First and 10 for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
The Hilltoppers are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Of course,
amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Hilltoppers line it up with a first and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Topper. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll start to return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Jukes his way for more.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back in the 10.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. You've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield.
Good D, man.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the defense defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Did he do
That
that?
one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He rans
And
it.
he throws another interception. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this
That was a
offense in
ran,
business
bro.
at the 27. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Aller. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
Oh my
There he
God.
goes. Gives
Oh.
him the big stiff arm. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the pummeling has
Yeah.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Grabs it in the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Man, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
That nigga just fumbled that bitch.
I don't know. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Okay. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Hutchinson. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Hilltoppers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way.
Oh my God.
He's at the 40, the 20, the 10, and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Penn State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David can... Oh, he's got some space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Barry. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed over the middle, it's Henry. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down.
Oh, he didn't get in there.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success.
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run on it. They want to take their time here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got a little space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. The give from the gun. Discards him with the stiff arm. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Oh my God.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. You know, this is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity